Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4! We are Greece, and the word is that we are helping to take over the world pretty aggressively, although we're taking a bit of a back step for a sec here, because really the next pushes are going to be these various North American fronts, and right now we were not helping with the supply. Sure, actually, it's nice to see there's actually finally a push over here. We were down here where not much was happening. They are trying to push everywhere. They must have just finished a battle plan, which is interesting. We pulled back our planes. It's going to be okay, and we're pulling back some of these troops. They're not particularly high-quality troops anyway. We will be looking to return to the front relatively soon, though. What we should do is reorganize some of our armies. Like, Teal's setting itself to be a fairly decently strong group, and maybe we'll work around that. Now, a bunch of these are not our divisions themselves. They come from Russia, our puppet. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out their... call them cavalry template. Yeah, they're really weak templates. I'm going to pull them back out to green, I suppose. And then from green, we're going to grab these stronger divisions and get them over there. Maybe these mountaineers as well. I don't know how strong they are. That's not bad. We'll do that. Again, they're not our templates, but that's going to be okay. We'll get them there, and let's make sure all the ones that I just added are showing up here. And we'll probably go and get our red army over here as well. And then we can potentially assist with some pushes. But we're just trying to spread out and not occupy too much in the way of supply. We're doing some... Right, we've got our convoy raiding over here. Our submarines are happening. I think this is falling back here. They've actually lost some ground. They have so many troops, they have no supply. And look how many troops they've invested over here that are doing nothing, because these troops have zero supply. This is very frustrating. Very frustrating when you're playing a minor, because the majors don't really accomplish much. Feels like the ones against you seem to do more than the ones that are on your side, but that's always the way it looks, right? Exactly. So we got some green troops still lingering in a few different places. I don't know where we'd sit you. We actually could consider sending some troops over here to push, but again, I think it's going to be the same thing. What we'll do is we'll just send the green group down here to see if we can... Again, no, we're not going to do anything. We're just going to show up. All the troops will starve, and we're not going to be able to accomplish anything, just like they can't accomplish anything. The best bet might be to plan a naval invasion. We probably have naval superiority over here, and actually we could probably help increase that. So yeah, these raiders over here... Let's make sure we've got a, yeah, so we want this template. Please conform to that. I think these, I mean, they're already right size. Okay, there, yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, this one here, was it fine? Is it just not the right ships? Oh, you want the skull icon submarines. That's the problem. No, these are raiders. Okay, no. You should get that. That should be fine. What's the actual... Naval supremacy is 100%. Okay. Well, let's plan a naval invasion, then. You know what? Well, we still use you sometimes for some movement. With red, we do control the Panama Canal now. Now, I guess we could put troops over here and not worry too much about supply, probably. We might be able to plan an invasion from, say, here across there. Land over here and really mess with things. What else could we... I mean, it would be nice to hit Los Angeles. That might be a little far for us. We might be able to break the Mexican-Soviet Republic with a naval invasion first. So let's plan from, say, over here. I mean, we could go quite far in the north, but I think maybe here. And if we can just run across... I'll be okay. I don't think I want to do a multi-pronged. Because I don't want to land and not have a naval base. Mold New World Order is going to help us with our resistance suppression efforts. So we are done everything over here. I could not run a policy for a little while, so that we can bank more political power to make a few adjustments. But I think we will run possibly a little bit of resistance suppression for now, actually, because we still have a fair amount of resistance. It's going to keep being a problem. It would be nice not to have to worry about that. We're going to get the next level of cruiser hull. Actually, yeah, we can just burn all the way to the end with these light cruisers, and then we'll have to unlock a few parts so that we can do a design. Right, so Navy still. There's our proper fleet over here. And they've got, these are destroyer escort types. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw them into this fleet. And we're going to go and right-click, remove all the regions. Your job is going to be to patrol these 2 sea zones. And I guess do some naval invasion support is going to be the idea. Still docked there. Are you actually going to move over? Sometimes they don't move. It's like, I guess I could force, you know, force you to move here. Click to select task. Control, click, shift, click, show repair clip. Like, because I can right-click just send the task force over here, but it'll sort of cancel their commands. Are you just waiting to assemble before you move? So you could use some XP. Well, again, these early destroyer hulls here are really terrible. Are we auto-saving? No. That was weird. We can send our planes to operate off the coast, too, which will help give us a little bit more knowledge. You're no longer active in regions over here. Yeah, see, why are you just... What's your thinking? See, some task forces are too far away from this region, so why don't you move to it? Well, maybe I should give you... Patrol? Or fuel, but, I mean, we have fuel. I don't understand. Sometimes. There you go. Now I'm for. Oh, maybe at the fleet level as opposed to the task force, but then I can tell you to move here. Yeah, it's really. Oh, actually, sorry. Oh, that's only level 1 naval base too. All right. Move to this naval base. That's the other thing that would be nice to be able to contribute a little bit more to. But at least they're moving out now, which is going to be something. And actually, how about I move my raiders here as well? And actually, they don't really need to raid this area at all anymore. So their naval raiders will be able to have, they'll contribute a little bit to our knowledge over here too. And we'll do a little patrolling. Fuel's okay for now, which is good. Yeah, move there, patrol a little bit here, and then we'll put you on invasion support probably. So you guys are assembling and getting ready to go, theoretically. Divisions. Good, good, good. Look over here. They're not there yet. We don't have the naval superiority, but we will. Invasion is planning. The transport situation is fine. Okay, planes. I'd move them back because I was like, I might want to reorganize some of our groupings and things over here. Fighter wings. What kind of airfield do we have here? 1,000 planes. So I'm going to take 1 fighter wing and then my TAC bomber wings. I'm going to position them in here. And you will operate off the Mexican coast. Air superiority, close air support, and you're also there to do naval strikes and port strikes should the opportunity present itself. And that will help as well. So neither one of these are fine. Oh, TAC bombers. Yeah, we're not really producing TAC bombers. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'll bring you down to 1,000. There we go. So you can resupply this one, and that's going to be okay. Basic armored car. So we're not going to go to level 3 because it's much more expensive. If we're going to do some naval invasion, it's going to be naval or paratrooper stuff. Naval might be more reasonable. We might want to go and actually unlock some of these marine levels. We could start the tank. I think unlocking the ability to have some marines might be useful. And we'll see what we want to do. Alright, so we have some troops that are theoretically going to help defend here. Maybe counter push a little. I mean, these are not very strong divisions. But we might be able to remerge our front here. I don't know. Might not be possible. We're not too stressed about that. That's going to be okay. Teal is still just chilling over here. Although this push has happened really well. I'm going to tell Teal to come back over here. And ready to push against LA. And still a lot of green ones, but... These front lines are changing pretty quickly. Let me shrink that down a little bit. Halt and reestablish. And we'll tell you to go pretty quickly. We've got free military factories. That's lovely to see. Yeah, we're just producing those original interwar bombers right now. Fighters we're going to have plenty of. Motorized, we have a huge stockpile. What we do is add a little bit more infantry equipment production just for now. We're going to have to shift a lot to tank production later. Not yet. Alright, so you're getting there. Our ships are going to hang out over here, do shippy things. Our planes are coming. They're going to provide a little bit of air superiority. We do have some fascist units moving over here, which means our naval situation might not be terrible. I'm surprised the convoy raiding hasn't started yet. Can't they? They must be able to cut through here, yeah. Alright, some ships are starting to arrive, which is good. Maintenance Company 3. Okay, we're not yet 45, although we could start that soon. I might... I'm going to start on the Zeus. I know it's ahead of time, but it's not too badly so. And we do want it kind of as soon as possible so we can start producing it and start developing our tank divisions. Although we may not need it in the end to finish this. I guess you can join Team Green. That's going to be fine. And then we've got a bunch of these ready to deploy out fairly soon. Really, really fairly soon. We're going to get a bunch more high-quality infantry ready to go. Okay, we haven't checked the situation over here. Japan has not made landfall again, which is good. They're still doing things here, although they haven't taken everything, which is interesting. I mean, it's, you know, pretty much there. I mean, maybe we could have supported. I don't know. That's not going to do much. Insufficient resources. Slightly short on rubber, but not really enough, I think, to make a fuss out of it. Lots of green lines, which is nice to see. And yeah, take this. I'll clean up our front line a little bit, which is going to be good. Alright, Naval Invasion, you're still moving into position. Some of our ships probably are as well. Oh, Teal. We're going to give you the push. And actually, some of you are basically right. I'm going to go ahead and give a shift right click on Los Angeles, because it turns out, yep, we will be able to make some advances. Not everywhere, but some will be able to push, and as long as the other allies, yeah, maybe contribute a little bit to some of these pushes as well, we should be able to move forward pretty quickly. It's sort of a fake tank division. It's a pretty light tank division, but it does exist. Oh my god. Got a surround on some dudes over here. They're going to try to bust back out to Mexico City. Green, what I'm going to do here is you're going to explicitly look at holding this pocket rather than some of these other fronts. Keep them trapped in here, starve them out, which actually they're already pretty low on some supply, which is really nice to see, and try to finish them. But yeah, we got some air wings with no missions. They're back at home. I mean, they've got XP and things. I can bring them forward, but I think we're okay for now. I mean, I could support maybe. These airports aren't terribly big either. Looks like the push to LA is working. And I'm betting when LA falls, it's got quite a few victory points. When LA falls, that might be the capitulation for the United States. Looks like things are going well here. I don't think we're actually going to have to worry about our sea-based invasion. Say do this, but four of these have to go into their own group over here. So, Green's going to make its way over. I don't know if it's going to matter, but it's going to be there. Alright, mechanized equipment is done. Tank stuff coming in soon. You've got that. Naval-wise, we do have the full invasion tech, do we not? Yeah, we've got the full invasion tech, which is going to be okay. Mine warfare, we're going to hold off on. We're doing the cruiser tech currently. The armor stuff seems good. Oh, we're also going to want more of these catapults. So we're going to want two types of light cruisers. One sort of our scouts, and they're going to use a lot of the plane catapults. And then another type. Huh. Okay, so we're going to be in a war with Portugal now, which might open up a little bit more possibility down here for finishing off Africa. Or Spain's going to get its butt kicked over here? Really, Spain? Really? Well, we'll get back to you. So we'll still plan that because we might as well. This has been cleaned up with green. I suppose what we're going to do then is line up over here and be ready to push and do that. And then with teal, I'll have you try to, you know, be wherever it's going to be okay on that border. We've got an extra general, so we'll throw you in. That's going to be fine. Yeah. I'll merge our wars together. That's fine. I think those were basically the requests for all the same ones, but that's fine. We do have enough to change our manpower laws, but I'm not gonna. We can, naval strike on screens, which will be useful. Chief of the Navy, decisive battle, attack, maneuver, which we can't do. Okay, seems like actually a good time to start taking some of these naval things, since that's starting to be a little bit more meaningful for us. We're gonna get a few more of those pop-ups probably before this is all over. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, more than a few. Come on, guys. Do it all at the same time. Give us one big pop-up for it. That would be handy. Alright, you're still arriving. There's still going to be some supply issues, but... Russian Empire wants to join in. Sure, yes. There we go. That's still my sort of forced move forward. Going on to LA. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this tank division and... do one of these to try to cut off a bunch of troops from their supply. You're going to go in that way. Same sort of idea. And you're going to come to here and then go south to San Diego and Tijuana. But it is nice to have a little bit of motorized divisions over here from Russia for the speed. It's really assisting with this. There's a bit of a threat of getting cut off there, but I don't think it's a problem. Okay. You know it's bad when there's actually like motion blur on the dialogue boxes. I'm gonna grab one of you and do this. And you'll... Sorry, you're going north. You're going south and assisting with this as well, just to make sure nothing weird happens. Boom, boom, boom. Sure, yes. Done. There's LA. I was gonna say, we might have to wait like a tick, but I'm betting that's the end of the United States. Adolf Hitler has announced the cowardly American nation can no longer withstand the pressure of the overwhelming presence of the German forces throughout the country. I mean, yeah, sure, don't give credit to anyone else. Boy, I don't know, every time I hear about this this Hitler guy, it's starting to sound worse and worse. Just saying. I know, controversial. But, I need a different color for you. Let's go with yellow. Alright, so Canada's gonna fall next. I mean, probably very, very quickly. Teal here, we're gonna give you orders to push somewhere. Probably just Vancouver falling is going to do it. Because there's not a lot of victory points left. I'm going to do this. I'm going to line you up this way. But really what I'm going to do with you guys is I'm going to tell you to do a strategic redeployment to, say, here. And then do a shift-click move. Oh, and then turn off the strategic redeployment to do this. Oh, sorry, wrong army. And then do this. So it's strategically redeploy to here, and then move into Vancouver should be fine. Red, yeah, you're getting ready for the Naval Invasion. Good. Green is getting ready to hammer over here. And yellow is just moving towards the Portuguese front, which is going to have to be okay. I'm going to give a big fighter wing, an oversized fighter wing to yellow, and then we'll give you to teal here to support your efforts. Okay. Here, sure. Good music. This game, man. All the Paradox games. Oh, there's a little Canadian stuck there. Probably get booped relatively soon. And yeah, the Canadians didn't have many troops over here because they were still sharing a border with the Americas, or with the United States, rather. So they didn't feel the same need to do that. I'm going to have you halt, go here, and then do something like this. You're not going to have much strength, though. Go here, and then do this. And these guys are definitely deeply out of supply. Deeply out of supply. So if we look at just this, yeah. So Canada will end the war with the Commonwealth, which is going to be massive. Mexico will end the war with the Fourth International, which, oops, I don't know if it's as significant. We'd have to filter it in different ways. And then Japan is still just sitting pretty, but then we'll be able to focus all our efforts on them and just bring this to a conclusion. Was the word I was looking for. Alright, so they're going to move up there. They'll regain a little bit of org while they make the move and try to hit Vancouver, which will probably be the end of all this. There you go. Go in there, clean that up. Let's go up to speed 4. This is where we're just mostly waiting for some very slow movement and some very low infrastructure, mountainous terrain. Maybe I'll do this thing here. So I'll move you here and here. Try to reach Vancouver. Not that you're going to move that fast in the mountains. Not really getting the mobility boost that we were enjoying in some other contexts, but it's going to have to be okay. Just move this. Not that it matters yet, because we were still giving some bunch of manual commands. But there we go. That, okay, he's falling back to Vancouver, but he's not going to have much org. And hopefully that will be it. What I'm going to do with these guys is just like, let's go over here. Let's go to Alberta, in case we need a little bit more victory points. But Vancouver's going to fall. It's worth a fair amount of points. 15. And I have to assume, with the damage that's been done to Canada so far, that is probably the end of them. I'm thinking peace conference is coming up. Whew! Alright. Well. Wait. Wait, that's it? What? I don't get anything? What? Are you flippin' kidding me? After all I did, you're saying I didn't have enough war participation to get anything. I didn't get Turkey? Are you kidding me right now? I have to go back to the video when I had the war score open for the war participation, but this feels unbelievable. Really? I'm kinda salty. I know it's subtle. What the flipping flip? Huh. Well, okay, you're gonna go in a second, which is good. Green, your borders are all messed up. Let's just redraw them real quick. Go here, go here. Heal. You're going to also run down here and be ready to make a bit of a push. I'm going to tell you to halt. Green, I'm going to tell you to halt, so you recalculate. And you're coming over here for reasons. Man, I'm pissed. I thought we'd at least get a seat at the table, you know? No, the entire thing resolved before we ever get in there. So now the question becomes, is there any other shenanigans that can be done? Yeah, you guys are both working over here. I mean, we should resolve the Japanese issue. Let's see what we can do. Start doing a little bit of this. Yeah, nope. Definitely some rage. Oh yeah, we're on super slow motion speed. Okay. Imperialist Australia has capitulated. Navy-wise here, I'm going to just be explicit. You're here to support the invasion. So you're going to make sure to protect these guys as they move out. TL hasn't arrived in the north yet. Green is sort of here. I might want to do a right-click move soon. It's still sort of getting position. Yeah, troops are moving out. Go, go, go. Oh, yeah, some supply shortages are still happening. Hit play on this. Move down here. 1940s cruiser hull. We're going to go right to 1944. Free civilian factories. Oh my god, I'm so salty. What is happening here? Alright, and we do have that land. Let me do this first. You're building up over here, which is good. You're still capped. I mean, we didn't add any building slots, but that's going to have to be okay. At least once we got our critical mass of destroy escorts, we really won't need more. There's a naval battle happening here. Oh, it's convoys that are retreating. Okay. That's fine. You're still moving. Oh, lag. Auto-saving? No, just think. Oh, December the 1st. Okay, just a month of recalculation. That's fine. Alright, I'm going to shift-click green to here. Also going to shift-click teal to here. When you get to the front, just start going. I think our naval landing will be fine here. And then hopefully we can go and, if we can take Durango from the back, that might be useful. Is all our war, like, contribution going somewhere else? I mean, we have gotten a lot of territory. Greece has embiggened itself a lot. Remember that, like, all of the Russian Empire is us. They are a very direct puppet over here. No, I'm not going to give you garrison support. Mexican Soviet Republic's justifying against us somehow, some way, but that's not really a concern. There you go. Red has landed. Your battle plan is going to be pushed here. Do make sure to execute right away. And I'm actually going to take a bunch of you guys, start moving that way right away, and then some of you others make a little bit of movement like this, and like that. It's not attacking Durango yet, because it's got to cross through here, but it will relatively soon. It'll join in that fight. Can't believe, like, the whole reason, and I mean, admittedly, I guess that got pieced out, like, the whole reason we did stuff over here, or we got stuff over here, is because of the things we did. The AI was never going to do it. Admittedly, I guess, like, it wouldn't have been right for me to take anything in the Americas here. I legit, I guess, didn't contribute enough there. But, I mean, come on, Turkey? God damn. So salty. Wow, look how filled the oceans are, as all these armies are repositioning themselves to go elsewhere. I think Portugal's going to fall pretty quick now. They're going to feel the full wrath of the Axis. Durango's going now. Let's make sure to sort of send someone up this way. You make sure to go this way. Actually, yeah. Go, go, go. Activate the battle plan as well. This could almost be done as a field marshal war plan, an army group war plan, although we had to bring the yellow army out of there. Not yet that the yellow army is much of anything, but... Okay, and again, we don't get anything out of this peace deal, which includes some things over here we may have wanted. But alright. So, the one war we're in now is the war with Japan, which does include a few other minors. And then it's interesting, Portugal, like, is it because they're not majors by themselves, but they're still in their own war, so it's kind of odd that it's showing up that way. Oh, Great Britain has pushed in down here, that's fine. Okay, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go ahead and cancel all these. And what we'll do is we will send up, I guess I'll do the shift-click version of the army group plan. That's going to be okay. With something like this, and then with everyone selected, we can tell everyone to halt, so everyone will stop whatever they're doing, and they will come over here. Ship-wise... Okay, you just come home. Oops. Home would be more over here. There we go. What, were you already here? There you go. Okay, I guess I was clicking the wrong thing there. I don't know. Submarines, I'm going to cancel your previous orders. But what you are going to do is here, Actually, just in this one sea zone, because it's going to cover all of Portugal, you're going to do convoy raiding over here. So if they're going to try to get anything in and out of Portugal, we should be able to hit them there. And I think we will get some war contribution from doing that. We can also get war contribution from doing strategic bombing. Let's get all of our planes. And... Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send them all home-ish. But then the attack bombers... So right here. These guys will all fit in this here. You're going to cover this area. Which is going to include strategic bombing tasks. So we will get some war contribution for that. We don't really want any land here, but now I'm just kind of pissed. You know, salty on principle. We are working on our new tank tech, which is good. You don't have anything going on. Oh yeah, because you just got parked over there. I really don't have room for this air wing. Wait, you can do airspeed rate interception over Greece. Just to say that we're defending the homeland. It'll make the people at home feel better. We're not training any troops. I'm currently okay-ish with it. We've got a lot of manpower. I know I want to do these divisions, but I suppose we could do something. Maybe we could train just like 20. Just 20 of these guys. One time. Yeah, that's not so shabby. And then we can have 4 full divisions of infantry-ish. Infantry-ish. We actually might want some garrison troops back home, too, now that I think about it. What do we do? Collapse this. Let's get, like, 20 of these lightweight divisions ready to go out over here, and we can just guard all of our coast. If we decide to start something else, because the problem is, the next thing we'd have to do is leave our faction, declare war on Germany, and basically be at war with the entire Axis, which I don't think is feasible. I think this will, in fact, be the end of things. What decision? Oh, war propaganda. I never care about war propaganda. Well, I guess, right, we have to finish Japan, but we'll do this. Figure out Japan. Probably get more salty about some of our land allocations. Or 26% war contribution now. Maybe that's it. Maybe all the score we thought we had was all applied over here, but it's still so weird. I'm still really pissed that we didn't get Turkey. That's some kind of horse shit right there. Islamic Republic of Gambia has capitulated. The Gambia is over here. So yeah, I learned my world geography. So proud of myself. Unless, you know what? Do I want to, like... Can I leave a faction while we're at war? No, that would be crazy, right? No. Yeah, so I can't do anything at all until Japan is done. And I don't know if we're going to want any more shenanigans after that. Now, we were working towards jet fighter stuff. So that's 45, which we're on the cusp of. Oh, we don't have jet engines yet. Oh, we need to get started on that. Because if we might be able to beat Japan through paratrooper drops or by naval invasions. Naval invasion will be certainly a lot more work to get naval supremacy unless all our allies get over there. So it'll really depend on them. Air supremacy is a little bit more feasible, especially with jet fighters. We can also work towards, I mean, this would take years though. As I say, we could work towards strategic bombers and nuclear power and, you know, drop some nukes. I don't think, I think that might be a little too long to do. But if we get air superiority, we could consider doing paratrooper drops. So we can start working on transport planes, for example. Alright, some of our dudes are over here. Supply is going to be an issue soon. Because again, the AI is going to move like 100% of the troops over here. Will not want to attack until their battle plan is established, but in the time it takes their battle plan to build up, they run out of supply, and then they have no more org, and therefore they never execute their battle plan. We could plan a naval invasion to help break it as well, but I don't think so. I think once we get sort of a critical mass of our units over here and ready to go, we will simply, we'll hit play on the battle plan, and then we'll do a big right click just to force things to get started. Oh, naval invasions are happening, so never mind. Without us. Cool. What I'll do is I'll hit play, and what I'll do is I'll shift click so that they start moving. So some of our units had no org. What'll happen with them is those are the ones that were still like deploying, so the shift click isn't going to take effect right away. I mean, if we're ever going to do any anti-Axis shenanigans, we will need, you know, some of this. We may as well. We may want to do some in the east as well. We do have some radars, I think I built, to get some knowledge over the sea between China and Japan. But we may need more, or we'll just level up the radar as well. That's another possibility. I think that the push that we forced has more or less come to a halt, but that's okay. We still made a little bit of movement. We'll let a little bit more org rebuild with some of the troops that are here, and we'll do another force movement relatively soon. We do have the low supply warning in some of these areas, so in the north, for example. But the fact that that has happened is a big deal. Okay, some of our units are still moving. What I'll do is I'll do another shift-click move over here. Start a few more. I mean, we're sort of throwing away a little bit of manpower, but apparently that's how you get contribution. You get more contribution if you lose manpower. So we need more casualties. Again, I don't really care about this area, though, so I don't know. So there's still a little bit of movement in a few places. I was going to say, if everyone else could start their battle plan, that would probably work real well. Because if you don't, we're just going to run into those supply problems, AI. I'm just saying. Good. And yeah, these naval landings are definitely screwing them up. Push. Again, before the lack of supply cripples us. Okay. We got plenty of fighters. We probably have tons in reserve as well. Yeah, we have 3K fighters in reserve. We might just be able to do a an air invasion of Japan. So we should maybe research paratroopers. We have the one paratrooper expert. I think it's the teal guy over here. We gave him the paratrooper promotion. Yeah, so they got the better out of supply thing. I mean, we'll still need sea control at some point to be able to supply, but you can break them initially via the air. Let's at least unlock the type, so we can start maybe. We'll have the ability to plan a division for it. Although, oh, it's 45. I need to start my tank tech. Although, I'm not really going to need tanks to do Japan, so... And I can't backstab the Axis until we've ended our wars. We got some overruns, which is good to see. Yeah, this is not going to last much longer. Lots of green everywhere. At some point, Portugal will probably get split a bit in half. There's a bit of encirclement over here. So if we got troops, yeah, they're going to clean that up, which is nice. We've actually broken the front line somehow, you know, all that mess. A few more overruns. Go, keep pushing. Like, I can't even see what's happening. There's so many troop pop-ups going on. Gada is their next capital. Still just pushing the south, but I think that's going to be okay. Still lots of victory points there. It might be a tie. And that's the end of Portugal. Oops. Can't take all states. Is there something in Puppet? No. Now, are these... Okay, that's there. The Azores. Now, that's kind of interesting. Garda, Porto. Resource-wise... are they... Do they have no natural resources? I'm not seeing any. I think I do want to take the Azores as a potential base location. Maybe Beja? I can't. I can't even take that. Okay, taking just Beja then. I was gonna say might be more valuable. Is it though? You know what? I'm just gonna take this. Okay. Okay, I can take this. I can take Beja. I don't think we'll be able to take anything here. No, I'll just say done. That's going to be fine. They can take the rest. I don't care. We might not even defend Beha. It'll be interesting to consider. This is going to be handy as a potential naval basing area. Well, I guess taking more. These are more places where I can build... let's go ahead and infrastructure it up first. There might be some more naval bases, A, that I took over, and B, that I might be able to... or not naval base, naval dockyard. That I might be able to take advantage of. Oh, no, that was 11 of 15. I'm like, oh, do I actually still have room over there? I could build some over here. Now, I don't know if I'm keeping these, but I guess they'll still help us win the war against Japan. Yeah, and it's probably worth building up. Okay. Oh, it's not an autosave on February 10th. Just weird lag. Alright. Well, this seems like a good place to put in a cut. We're only in one war right now, which is versus the Greater East Asia, co-prosperity sphere, which is just Japan. All we got to do is beat up Japan, and we'll get there. We do have the 27%, so actually we should be able to get some decent war score out of everything here. Do I want to park my troops somewhere specific with all this? I mean, maybe. It would be nice if one of these had a promotion and I could give them marine type stuff. That's not bad. Is there actually a marine promotion? I mean, there's Paratrooper. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, nothing over here. Okay. I'm gonna give you a very generic area defense, so you can just sort of hang out roughly over here, because this is where the action's going to be, so you'll be in roughly the correct position, but hopefully not anywhere that's going to consume a bunch of your supply. Hopefully it'll be okay. We can go and add in supply in areas where it turns out that we might need it for some reason. I think, the other thing is I should also prep for a naval base in some of these places. We're going to max out. We're going to max out the naval base. That is in Russia as opposed to my own territory, but I think that might not be a terrible idea. This is in our territory. We may or may not keep it long term. I don't know, but we'll get a nice high-level naval base for our ships to maybe operate out of and to use as various launch pads. I think we'll build up another one over here too. And we are going to want... Let's bring this up just a little, and then we're going to figure out there might be some shortfalls of supply somewhere. I know it's inside of the Russian territory, but it actually might be handy to set up some things over there as well. So that's going to be the plan, I think. We'll just move our troops over here. We're going to go into a bit of a phony war kind of situation for a bit, but that's going to have to be okay. Right, these garrisons are going to deploy and hold the Greek mainland. We got 20 more infantry divisions being trained right now. Some of these might get converted into marine divisions later on, or paratrooper divisions. We will have to see what we actually develop, but in any case, it is going to take a while. Actually, air wing without missions. We don't actually have air wings operating over here. Move here. Defend this airspace like this, but Korea doesn't seem to have any airports whatsoever. I'm going to put at the front of the queue. Yeah, front of the queue. I mean, I think it just, you build it in the state. I don't think you're actually picking a specific place where it gets built. Oh, did it put it at the end afterwards? Because I shift-clicked after. There we go. At the front of the queue, start building an airport in South Korea. This is going to be a very important launching spot for us. You've got Max Out Raider, which is good. We could consider some anti-air over here, too. I'll add it to the bottom of the queue, but we will add some in there. Maybe some in North Korea as well. And then getting additional radar tech so that we have more information over the sea will be really useful. I mean, the air as well, but I think it does give us more vision over the sea. And we can see what else we can do with our various planes. All right, but that is it for now. The world is more or less at peace, other than Japan. Who's over here? But I don't think we have to get involved over there at all. I don't think there's a straight crossing over there, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, other people get there. Nothing will really happen. It's such a low supply area. It's such a dead zone for action. I mean, we've done invasions through here before, and it is very painful to do. It's very doable, but it's very painful. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.